G'day guys, welcome to the channel. So today the weather is no good, so I'm going to do some dry time in PDX, and I thought I'd try out a little cheat to try and figure out if I can get and record the audio through the headset. And that is going to be putting a little bit of a microphone through into the headset and giving that a try and see if I can get the communications, at least from ATC, because I don't really want to say anything on the radio, to be honest. Maybe I can get the in-cockpit commentary, we'll see. Alright, I'm going to give that a crack right now and see how I go. Change the camera a little bit. Hello. I can't see how you can see me, but I thought I'm just going to play around and let's listen to the ATIS.
Maximum tailwind 3 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers, reducing to 3,000 meters in passing showers. Cloud few 500.
Yes.
Scattered.
So hopefully
200.
I'll be able to do this in future recordings. You'll be able to hear what I'm saying, hear the tower, and we'll be able to do whatever we need to do regarding that. So hopefully that's going to be fantastic moving forward. I'll have a little play with it. Obviously not next week I'm flying, but the weekend after. Thanks to the weather and thanks to bookings and thanks to everything else. Anyway, thank you. I'm going to be running through the Perspective Plus and just re-familiarising myself with the procedures. So today I'm going to be entering a flight plan to Canberra from Bankstown Airport. So I'm going to get straight into it. So flight plan, FPL. Press that, and then of course it's going to come up with this screen, the active flight plan, and it's going to ask you for your orange, of course an orange. Why not have a bit of piece of fruit? Origin and airport, obviously, or destination, en route, and obviously your final destination, not the movie, but where we're actually going to go. So let's get straight into it with ysbk. Sydney Bankstown Airport. Basically Y for Australia, pretty much every destination obviously, and then we're going to press enter. Now it's asking us for the runway here because it's prepared. As I try and use English today, the Perspective Plus with Surface Watch would like to know what the runway is so you can correctly identify the runway that we're going to be on. Today we're just going to assume it's runway 11 left because of the wind and the ATIS and all that stuff. So there we are, and we're entered, and of course it's highlighted there at the bottom. If I scroll in a little bit more you can see it. Beautiful. There we are. Now it's time for a bit of the Children of the Magenta Line. So we're going to enter in our BK towers because that's going to be our next little bit of en route stuff. So you can see it here on the map, BKTW. So let's type that in. BKTW. BK Towers, confirm, and there is our Children of the Magenta Line in all its glory. So let's continue with our flight plan. So the next place I've got, let me just check here, is Menglen. So MEG or Meg. Enter, and that will be our next leg. Now Appen isn't coming up for me for some reason in the past. We're going to have to make that a particular waypoint. I have tried AP, it doesn't seem to work, so it's something I'm going to have to enter in. So I'm going to continue with the next leg, which is Lake Bathurst. So LBT, enter and confirm. Now we have to switch our final destination, which is going to be not the movie, but Canberra, yscb, and enter. Now it's going to want to know the runway for that, and I'd say the default will be runway 35. So there we go. Now, of course, I like a little bit of an offset, so I'm going to press offset here, and I'm going to do that for about 5 nautical miles. So I'm at an altitude that I want to be at 5 nautical miles before, if permitting. So for now, I haven't looked it up, but let's just say 4,000 feet, just for demonstration purposes, and above mean sea level, and enter. And now you can see that offset is there and set up. So let's just go back to our map, and we can see, if I use the right button, our flight plan here. So we're going to be taking off at 1-1, and we're going to be flying out to the BK towers, and then we're going to be heading along to Magdalen, which is Meg, but I'm going to talk to about possibly going to Appin so we can avoid a Wilton, which is not on this map for some reason, and that is where they do a lot of parachuting. But for this purposes, we're going from Meg, and we're going to be going all the way to Lake Bathurst, which is here, and that's one of the reporting points for Canberra. That's where we're going to get our airways clearance and our code, and then we're going to be obviously just listening to what the instructions are. And our plan, well, for this demonstration anyway, is we're going to be landing runway 35 at yscb, which is Canberra Airport, and this is our Class C, basically international airport in Australia. So there you go. If I zoom back out, you can see it obviously says no GPS position, which is a bit annoying, but it's in the way. You can see our flight plan right there. Alright, now with our flight plan entered, let's try and see if this cheeky little situation that I wanted to do will work.